So in this tutorial, we're gonna go over the basics of how to navigate within Maya. Let's just make pretend that I went to the W drive and I copied and I pasted the product modeling exercises folder into here. I'm gonna crack it open. The main one you wanna pay attention to is this one: focus, orbit, pan, and zoom. You could copy it and then go back to documents, Maya, projects, under default. So that's Maya projects default, and then scenes, and you just paste it. So that's what you want to do. I'm going to go file, open scene. You're gonna see this file here: focus, orbit, pan, and zoom. I'm gonna open it and don't save, and this is what we have. So I built this as a way to try to help students understand just everything about the going in and out and zooming, panning, rotating within the 3D world. And in here you'll see there's markers, say up, down, left, right, back, and front. They're color coordinated, and I hope that this will be helpful. And you have a little ball over here in the center of the 3D world. First thing we're going to do is hold down Alt. You hold down the Alt key with your left hand, and you're going to hold down the left mouse button, and then you're going to just kind of tap the left mouse button while you're holding down the Alt key. So this is how to orbit, rotate around, and whatnot. So again, the main thing is to hold down the Alt key with your left thumb and use your left mouse button to just click and click and drag, let go, click, drag, let go, so you can orbit around to get used to it. And right now, perfect example is this looks like it looks normal, but it's not. It's actually upside down. See? And if you look here, the compass also tells you that it's literally upside down. So I'm going to just again hold on the Alt key and left mouse click, 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 and the right side up. But you'll notice that sometimes the word is backwards, backwards, backwards. That's because we are literally behind. So see, we're facing back. So I'm going to whip it around to face it front. The other thing I want to show is something called to focus. So let's say things are kind of all over the place and it's hard to center on what you want to lock on to. What you do is, for example, a sphere, I'm going to left click it, then I'm going to press F as in Frank, and that will focus and frame onto your target, and then you'll be able to rotate around with no issues. So as you practice, make sure to always reset back to facing front. Then the next one I want to show, but you hold down the Alt with your left thumb, middle mouse, you click and you hold that as well, and then you drag it around, and that's how you pan from like left to right, up and down. So it's good to practice, for example, rotating and then panning, and rotating upside down, panning, rotate back up, panning, rotate, rotate, and pan. So you could practice that. For example, I want to try select this one over here. I press F and I frame onto it, and I want to encourage you to practice rotating around. Right, Alt and left mouse button. And also to, again, Alt middle mouse button to pan, and then Alt left mouse button to look underneath and come back around. Right. But then you notice that it's really up close and right in your face. So with that in mind, I want to show the zoom feature. So again, you hold on the Alt button with your left thumb, and then you click on the right mouse button and you hold both of them, and you drag your right mouse button either up and down to zoom in and out, or left to right to also zoom in and out. So let's say I'm gonna zoom out of it. Again, that is holding down the Alt and also holding down the right mouse button to zoom in and out. You can drag up or down, left or right to purely zoom in and out. And I'm gonna still practice with the orbiting. If your left thumb gets tired, you just let go, and then you press it again, your left thumb onto the Alt button, and you start clicking away, panning. I'm not panning, but rotating with the left mouse button. See, you could hear me clicking away to kind of help me to rotate in increments, or I just hold on the left mouse button and just drag it along like that. And then practice again, Alt right mouse button, and I can also just click and drag, up and down, left or right, or just hold both of it and just drag up and down, left and right. And again, panning, Alt middle mouse, like that. The main goal is to be able to do all of these functionally together. And then let's say I'm gonna just click outside, because I don't want to be locked onto that blue arrow back. Let's practice with the F focus hotkey again. So I'm gonna select the red arrow. I'm gonna press F to focus and frame onto it. Then I'm going to hold on the Alt and the right mouse button. I'm going to drag it up or down like that. Then while holding on the Alt button, left click, and I can just rotate like this, left to right, up and down, like that. But you kind of want to do it slow when you're first learning, and then maybe zoom back out, Alt and the right mouse button. You can practice panning as well. Let's say I want to pan this way and then do this, but now I want to focus onto the ball or sphere. I select it, then I press F to frame onto it, lock onto it, to focus onto it. Then I hold down the Alt button, right mouse button, click and hold, drag it left or right to kind of pan, not pan but zoom out. Then I can hold on the Alt and left mouse button and just rotate around, looking around like that. Oh, looks like something's in front of me. I can hold Alt, right mouse button, and just push it back out. Pan a bit to look up around me, look around, zoom out a bit. And then, so I just want to encourage you to try that out, right? To rotate, pan, zoom, and also especially the F for Frank, which is to focus and frame onto your subject. And you can zoom out. So that's just this exercise. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Bye.